So I want to talk about for a second what happens when people want to continue in the same patterns. What do you do? Well, there's a couple of choices. And I really like the skill in DBT. You choose, is your priority the objective, priority the relationship, or your priority self-respect? So recently I had someone who was not wanting to do some changes, and I needed them to do some changes because I was changing in the relationship. And relationships, in my opinion, are they need to have more of a balance. They can't be 99% all of one person's way. Let's just put it that way. That person has to give something. It cannot be, their idea all the time, what they want all the time. And this relationship was pretty much 99% what they wanted. And it was always about them. And I was getting tired of this. And I had been trying to, figure out a way to end the relationship for a long time. And there were some other ties there and reasons why it was difficult. And I had to go through that list. And I'm going to tell you, what came up first was my self-respect. And when that came up first, that really ultimately told me what my decision was to make. Now, I also have something happen recently where I had a conversation with someone and they were doing some patterns that were similar or the same that they've always done. And I had to go through those same 3 lists. And in that situation, self-respect or self-relationship wasn't the first on the list. And you may go, wow, wouldn't that always be on the list? Not always. You see, the other person is a little younger. The other person is respecting a lot of my boundaries. They still push them, but they respect them a lot better. And for some reason, they aren't doing as many things to hurt me or that I'm perceiving as hurtful. And because of that, I can do the order differently. You see, each situation is going to depend on how you feel in that situation. But those 3 steps are so huge in helping you make decisions and helping you find the skills to make those decisions. So, I hope that this was helpful. And I didn't go into too much detail about what was going on, but I hope that kind of helps you kind of see that it's really dependent on the situation, dependent on the relationship, dependent on the person. And you really have to go through what you want your outcome to be. Do you really want it about your self-respect, the relationship, or the objective? What is it that you want in that situation? So on that note, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.